Dear student, today I am going to take the topic of stress testing. Okay, so first, what is stress testing? Stress testing means it verify the stability and reliability of the any kind of software. Okay, under the whether the software has a robustness and also error handling capability under the extreme condition, under the extreme workload condition, or under the heavy data handling. At the time of the heavy data handling, how the data is handled. Okay, so this type of testing is called as a stress testing. Okay, can you able to understand my words? So what is the concept of we take any kind of software first. Okay, so under the heavy workload, for example, it handle millions of user or billions of user simultaneously. How it handle the users at the same time. So this type of testing is called as a stress testing. Okay. Here this is the diagram which shows the stress testing example. The man who pulled the weight, but it's a huge amount of weight. So this is a manual form, but we explain in the form of testing in the software. Okay, here the here the stress testing is to determine the limit at which the system or software or hardware break. So we set the limit. For example, 1000 user used at a time, what will happen? That is called as a limit. Suppose if the 10,000 user access the website, what will happen? So at the time there will be a crash occurred. So this type of testing is called as a stress testing. Okay, then this is the kind of example. Here I give the 5 GB data copied from website. So we copied the 5 GB data, pasted into notepad. So it will be pasted into notepad. The notepad is under stress, give the not responded error message. So this is a one kind of example. Here the notepad handle the 5 GB data, but it will not responded. So here the notepad is a kind of software which handle a huge amount of data. So this is a under a heavy workload. What will happen? Yeah, it will the software will be crashed. So this is called as a example for the stress testing. This is the two real-time example. At the during the festival time, an online shopping site may witnessed a spike in traffic. Okay, there is a huge amount of user enter into that website. That website will be crashed. So this is a another one kind of example for the stress testing. Okay, here already I told you. So already I explained. Check whether the system work under abnormal condition. So it work whether the system work abnormal condition. So that is called as a stress testing. Displaying appropriate error message when the system under stress. After finding the abnormal condition, then it will give the error message to its user. Then only the user understand the system. That means software. Then they will move to another website. Okay, or another things. Okay, it's a better to be prepared extreme condition by executing stress testing. Goals of stress testing. What are the goals exist in the stress testing? So the first to analyze the behavior of the system after a failure. So after the failure, how it will handled, how it will be worked. This is called as a stress testing goal. One of the goal. After finding the abnormal condition, it will give the error message to its user. So this is the one of the example for this is the one of the goals for the stress testing. Okay, sometime massive data set may be used which may get lost during stress testing. Stress testing is to make sure that the system recover after the failure, which is called as a recoverability. That means if the huge amount of workload under the pressure, it will be crashed, the system will be crashed, then it will be whether the system will be recovered or not. So this character is called as a recoverability. Okay, so this is the difference between the load testing and stress testing. In a load testing, it move upward, but in the case of stress testing, it's a downward. Okay, so here what are the difference between the load condition, load testing and stress testing? In a load condition, work under the normal condition, but in the case of stress testing, it's a abnormal condition. Okay, load so it work the till the system failure. Load testing does not break the system. Load testing does not break a system, but here it break the system because of huge workload, huge data come into the website or resources. So that's why this is the one of the this is the major difference between the load testing and stress testing. So here this is the another distributed stress testing. So the client, this is the server. The server distribute the workload to the all of its client. Okay, so this is called as a now the two clients are not connected. So distributed stress testing. The role of stress server is to distribute a set of stress tests to all stress client and track on the status of the client. So the workload will be distributed all the clients. Then it test the client status. Okay. Then each and every client name should be added to the server. Then here if the server does not receive any signal from client machine, it need to be investigated further for debugging. Suppose how it will be handled, night run, that means on traffic time we can handle this this kind of error handling. Okay, then there are two different types of stress testing: transactional stress testing, systematic stress testing. Transaction means two or more applications attached with the server. So we test whether the two or more systems are working well at the time of under the processor. The systematic stress testing means multiple systems are connected to the server, whether all are combined or integrated work well or not. We find out. That is called as a systematic stress testing. Then exploratory stress testing. So here a large number of users logged at the same time. So more number of users enter into the system or software if a virus scanner started in all machines simultaneously. So here the virus scanner started the scanning for the all the clients. Okay, if the database has gone offline when it accessed from website. So when large volume of data is inserted, when the huge amount of data is inserted into the database, it will be crashed. So these are the condition. Okay, then so how to do stress testing? There are 5 major steps. First, plan the stress test. After that, create automation script. That means if the stress will occur, then we should give the automation script to handle the stress. Okay, script execution. After finding the stress, then the script will be executed and give the result. Then after that we give the we take the result and analysis. Tweaking and optimization. Tweaking and optimization means you fine tune the system, change configuration. After finding the error and everything, we should modify the system and change the configuration, optimize the code to with the goal to meet the desired benchmark. Here there are two different kind of tool. One is a load runner which handle the load testing, J meter which is used for the performance testing and the stress testing. Okay student, today I take the topic of stress testing. If you have any kind of doubt, please kindly give the your doubt into the comment section. I will clear your doubt. Thank you student.